Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video, and I am here to show you the map of Genesis 2. Obviously, there's some pretty neat stuff on this map itself. I'll give you the exact coordinates, but I just, look how pretty that is. So it's massive. The middle section is like a huge astral outer space zone. The left section is the zone I'm in right now, and then the right section is like that zone you kind of like start up in the easy zone. And there's a whole bunch of different stuff around this map. I'll show you like the chords as I get close to new unique things, but just so you can see, I'll go way up in the sky. It looks like this is just supposed to be that area that kind of talked about where you've got the Reapers and the unique zones, and the other side is kind of like the more Earth-like Strider zone, but this side has a lot of really cool stuff. I'll go ahead and show you what I mean by that. So let's go ahead and get a pick out. You can get some really neat resources like silicate over here, just by hitting some of the basic stuff. And we'll just go down and hit some of the stuff so you can see what I'm talking about here. There's fungal wood from these trees. Over here, obviously this guy right here. You can see you get mushrooms, rare mushrooms. So you can have a rare mushroom farm out of this thing. But there's all kinds of wood. It's very similar to Aberration, how much stuff you can actually pick up from the area around you. And that's really awesome to be able to have access to that. Obviously you got just the basic looking stone around here, clay. And it's really just a ton of neat stuff. But this is like the entire zone. Like, it's obviously a river that I'm at right now. But there are Silicate Rocks. I'll have to figure out where I found them last time. Is this one of them? No, they look a little different. But they do exist, just so you know. I just got some silicate from a drop. I'll show you what it looks like, which is kind of cool. Where is that? No, there it is. So that's the silicate. And I guess would it replace the silica pearls, I would assume. But it's in this area, so you can see that pretty easily. The water itself down here is not super deep. I have yet to really find anything. I'm sure there's fish in it, but there's nothing like outside of that inside those zones. So that's kind of cool. Big lake area kind of seems to fall down in the middle of this section. And there's just some major stuff that I'm seeing in general that's pretty cool. Like this waterfall, it's got a pretty deep area down here. I'll go ahead and get out my teleport gun so we can kind of just adventure this area. And nothing is down here. Oh, silica pearls though. You can see them kind of glowing on the ground down there. Let's see if we get any silicate from hitting this rock. Nope, no silicate. So that kind of sucks. But nonetheless, pretty cool. Alright, so you got this really unique looking waterfall. Let's see if anything's behind it. No, but you can definitely build a base behind it. That's kind of cool. So that's a neat area. The water just comes down off of that really big mountain over here. Chords of this guy, just so you can see. Well, maybe. There we go, 31.8, 27.3. And this mountain has definitely some interesting looking rocks on it. That's not normal. Some of these have like some funky colors to them. I wonder if this is like the silicate rock. Flintstone, nothing special. Okay, so where's the metal? Is it all on the astral plane where you gotta like go outside? Maybe. Ooh, this is cool. Fungal Wood, Aquatic Mushrooms. What are you? More mushrooms. Wood, sap. Okay, so you can get sap from here. You get some basic stuff for collecting that kind of stuff there. And on top of this mountain, doesn't look like there's really anything. You can build a cool base up here with some cliff platforms probably. On any of these mountains, honestly. They look pretty cool. You get a lot of water in this zone, but it looks pretty deserted, almost literally like a desert, because I don't really see much here. Ooh, there's a bunch of metal.
This looks like a journal entry from the shipboard database.
Okay.
Huh.
Where?
Could be an interesting read.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so there's an explorer node. Oh, that's unique. Oh, Santiago, so they're prepping us for Arc 2 already. Okay, I see you. I see you. The Santiago files. Yep, Santiago notes. So that's when the Vin Diesel note. That's kind of cool. So they're just getting us ready for that. Stone, metal, flint out of that guy. I'm not really seeing... Okay, can I get on top of this? That's interesting. Can I like wedge myself up against this? Can you build on this? No, good. Okay. That would be a ridiculous thing in my opinion. But there's definitely some unique zones. There's going to be so many rat holes on this map. It's going to be ridiculous. You can pretty much build anywhere in a lot of these zones. And you just have to like find a area. This map is massive. Like, I'm in just one of the 3 different sections, and there's stuff, like, all kinds of cool little building spots that I'm finding. Obviously, I haven't, like, looked around too much for caves and stuff like that, but I know they exist. Ooh, hello. What is this? Little tiny rat hole over here? Nope, just a little hidden area. That would be hard to see you in. Maybe? Maybe? No, it's not going to let me in. Oh, what? I didn't know that you could go up in there. Oh. Oh. Did I already find a rat hole? Yeah. Okay. There's going to be plenty. Okay, that's neat. Cool. Alright, anyways, lots of room over in this side. The side that we're on right now. Which is like the 22-6, just kind of adventuring around it right now. And obviously, this is like the edge of the map. You're not supposed to be able to go past this. And that's kind of just how it is. But, oh well. That's kind of what... Oh, what are these? Did I hit these trees already? I think I did. Oh. Oh. Is there any sort of benefit for being here? Nope. No benefit for that. That's just like the actual space station that we're on right now. I haven't seen a single creature in this zone. Which is kind of concerning. Because that's not what should be happening. I hope that's not like a glitch like it was with Valguero, where they didn't have anything for like a month and a half in some of the biomes. Let's hope that's not the case. I don't think it'll be, but you know, it's possible technically. But oh well. Alright, so we're just going to keep adventuring around this like section here. Nothing out of the ordinary yet. I know there's access points. I just haven't located one yet. I could just like, you know, kind of cheat and go straight down to the earth and see where they are, but it's not the fun part. That's not what you want to do. Okay, that's something looking funky over here. Or is it just, oh my goodness, look at all that metal. Hello. Okay, we're going to go ahead and zoom out. Yes, please. Hello, metal galore. Where is this? 17.7, 34.4. Wow, that's a lot of metal.
Hey,
Say hello to her.
reporting for adventure.
Can you build inside these little pipes? Wouldn't that be fancy? Oh, you can. Talk about like a little solo players galore where you can kind of build yourself a tiny little base inside that pipe. Nice. Can you build up on top of this too? Of course you can. Look at that. That's going to be some, there's going to be some big bases up here. You're pretty close to the ceiling right here. Oh yeah, there's going to be some massive bases up on top of this. Okay. That's neato. 16.3, 38. And these corners, just, there's going to be so much buildable space. I can't get over that. That's cool. Oh well. Neat. A lot of stuff. Okay. So, if you haven't figured it out yet, this is how, like the one zone. There's a lot of different zones here, but there's not like a teleport scheme that you need in order to access the different zones. You can kind of just go between them. And unfortunately right now... Oh, there's an eater plant. Hello, what are you doing? Attack or jump to struggle free. So you just mash the space bar and you can get out of that. So those are pretty cool. That's what they look like. That's kind of funky. Okay, neato. That's a little interesting. Other than that, I still haven't seen any creatures, and that's kind of concerning. I think that it should be easier to find creatures. I'm hoping there's not like an issue. I see so many rat holes. That's not even funny. Okay. We're going to ignore that for right now because I'm going to come back and deal with that later. I'm just venturing the map right now. Oh, hello, under everything. What is here? Anything? No? Just like a little underzone? A little bridgey? Okay, so there's supposed to be reapers and stuff here. Where are they? I guess I could go under the map and kind of cheese my way around, but I don't want to. I guess this is one of those access points at like the 50-40 marker where you can go back and forth between the different zones. This is a cool zone. There's a lot of different... This is going to be a cool build spot. Cool. 5140. But I'm just adventuring right now to see kind of what the area looks like. So again, if you haven't seen it before, this is how you get between the zones, this little bridge thingy. And like, it's pretty cool. In this zone, yeah. Okay. So this is the Lunar Zone. You can see that you got astro whales. Is there any like the babies? Yeah, they're near them. So it's like, oh, that's cool looking. Cool. Can I pet it? What happens if I pet it? Oh, he smiles. Okay, cool. So they try and attack you until you pet them, and then they follow you. Huh. Interesting. But there is a ton. Oh, this got to be the silicate right here. How do you harvest it, huh? Oh, 11 element dust? What? Okay. I see you, Ark. I see you. Let's go ahead and go back into our like teleporter mode here. Oh wow, this is frustrating. You can't even GCM here. Oh man, this is a big space. Is that... There it is. There's one of them. That's how you get the wyvern. The void wyvern. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. He just sits there and holds that forever. He'll just sit there. Oh, taming this guy's gonna be so hard. That's cool. Alright. What happens if I kill him, huh? Void worm. Can I teleport to him? Is anything on him? What do I get for, like, hitting him? Just what you would get from hitting a tech creature. So he's essentially just a tech creature. Okay. But you can kind of see this is the area, and it's just a massive area. Can you build in this zone? That would be interesting. Oh, I'm inside of a rock. Yes, you can. So you can build in this. I don't appear to be on fire or have any of the indicators that are like super negative. So that's kind of cool. But you can see what's going on here. Those void worms are fighting everything, so that's fun. There's metal all over this zone. Metal and element dust nodes, so that's pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool if you ask me. So I'm gonna go ahead and like teleport down into this because I think it's all just gonna be like a big ring kind of thing. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's get out of that zone. There we go. It looks like so they can be out of that? They don't have to be flying in there? Oh, this is the way to tame these guys, to like bring them to this zone. Okay, I get you. That's pretty cool. Alright, so anyways, you go back to the bridge, and if you go across and not out of like the little blue section, you will end up on the other side of the map. And it's kind of like similar to Genesis 1, where you've got like this massive just structures all over the place, and you can kind of just adventure and go through these tubes and end out the other side. Boop, just like that. Now, those purple flowers are new. What are you? Just normal flowers? Yeah, I had a feeling it would be. Okay, so just normal flowers. Pretty neat. You can see pterodactyls. This is like normal creatures that we're used to. There's some new flowers that have a different appearance to them, but they all seem to produce the same not same mushrooms, but same berries. So it's almost like that's like an aberration side, and this side's like non-aberrant. You can also see that there's definitely mission lists nearby. In those mission lists, you can track it, which is pretty cool. Track mission dispatcher. But you can find some of the things that you're looking for here. Take down a colony of young Maywings to learn how quickly to raise more. That's going to be super awesome. But the Shadow Mane Prowl, so that's pretty cool. But you get a whole bunch of boosts for actually doing those. I think that's really clever on their part. Not only do you get hexagons, but you get boosts for completing that. So, pretty cool. So, we're just going to keep adventuring around here. I did find a couple, like the large mountain has some cool stuff. This structure right here that has like the water underneath it. It's not deep at all, but it's a really cool area. There's nothing special nearby, but I think there's going to be some really awesome base locations over here near this, because you can kind of like go back behind this, and there's a lot of little like crevices that you can put a base up in, or even like hide yourself in corners. Pretty neat stuff. I don't believe that you can build past this point though. No ground or snap point, but you can start as soon as it hits like not the upper wall, but the walls underneath it. You can definitely build there, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's kind of like a blend of all of their maps so far, and I think this is kind of what like Arc 2 is going to be like. Tons of access to like different biomes per map, so it's not just like one biome specific. You've got like different unique zones and stuff like that. So I don't know, pretty cool. And you can see there's a Thylacoleo just destroying a mammoth. The mammoth's having himself a little blast. He's probably going to destroy that Thylacoleo. And I don't see any like major noticeable marks right off the bat. But you can see Argentavis down there, some mammoths. They're going to Pound Town on some scorpions. Pretty standard arc stuff. That's a UD. Lots to adventure for sure. T-Rexes. Aloes. It's looking like a pretty tough area actually. Some Stegos down there. I'm sure there's ways to like get more like towards the Reapers and stuff like that, because they definitely had Reapers on this map. What? That's a cool base spot if you can build in here. Yep, you can. So there's a neat little spot right there. I like that. I like that. 18.5, 89.2. So that's pretty cool. And then it's next to a mission. Bulldog fetch. Take down a pack of bulb dogs in the heat to adapt pheromones. So egg hatching increase. Okay, that's just cool. So if you were to place something, it would increase your ability to hatch eggs. And I have always seen the same color drops, loot crates. So that's interesting. Oh, what? What? What are you? Okay. So let's just, why not? Let's just adventure in the mesh just a little bit. See what's going on down here. See if there's anything we notice. Looks like nothing out of the ordinary. No major cave systems yet, at least. I'm sure there are, though. I just have to find them. So you can kind of see the map. It's pretty neat. I'm sure there's some neat stuff nearby, but I haven't found too much outside of just looking around, exploring. I'm sure that people will find some crazy stuff here. I'll spend the rest of the night literally looking for what you can do and where you can go in this zone. So I will find stuff for sure. It just takes time. But this is going to suck if they need to fix all of these loot crate locations, because they're just like, dropping down to the bottom. But these loot crates seem to be 100% worth it. Look at what you can get from some of these things, like greenhouse double doors. And this is on single player, so like this is super scaled down. It seems like they've just taken everything and rewritten the loot crate system, because it's all just blue now. There's no like different tiered loot crates. It's all just blue. But I don't know. That's cool. In my opinion, that's cool. Tech survey. No, I didn't just get a tech surveillance console. What? Okay, so maybe it's broken. I don't know, but that's pretty crazy. It just seems like it's totally random. I have not seen any major differences. There's been good things in some drops, and there's been bad things in others, and usually at least one or two good things, so that's kind of cool. Anything cool over here? Not really. Just a enforcer hanging out. Some rocks, some pteranodons. Looks like some teleportation devices to get you up and down. Is this the deep water? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the deep water. Hello. There's a basilo. Anything down here? Nothing of note yet. But it looks like, obviously, this is supposed to be like the deep sea location. What was that? Is that a squid, maybe? Sharks, dolphins. Sorry, I know I'm kind of like flying through this, but what is that? It's like a waterfall? What is the noise here? Huh? Is it up here? Oh, yep, that's the waterfall. That's loud. That's kind of cool, though. Like, that's like the little water section. You just drop down and in. Boop, you're in the deep section. So that's kind of cool. This map is huge. I thought at first it was a lot smaller, but it's very large. Dunkleosteus, Megalodons, ton of them down there. It's going to cost a bunch of server lag, I think. What is this? What is over here? I'm curious. Is this just like the end? Yeah, it's just like an underground zone. Nothing super special, I don't believe. This would be a cool base location, though. Like, you might be able to get some decent locations down under the water, because no one's going to want to go down there. But oh well. Kind of neato. The map, though, I'm sure you're getting the point, though, is huge. You've got the 3 different huge biomes, and then each one of those biomes has special unique things that you can go see, and they're just neat stuff.
This
That's
is a
what
Terran Federation starship.
There you go.
And it's been searching for a habitable world for generations.
Terran Federation
Just
starship.
imagine how much effort it must have taken
Cool.
to gather all of this up and
Shoot
it
it
up
into space. What a neat zone. Anyways, hopefully this video helps you out. I'm kind of just doing some adventure. If you've got some cool stuff and spots you're finding, let me know. I'm going to do some more adventuring myself, and that's kind of what I'm doing right now. But I mean, just adventuring this map it's really neat. So, it's been pretty fun. Alright, teach. Out.